Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Joe, welcome. Happy Monday, bud.
Good morning. Good morning. Man, I am
How was your
already
weekend?
doing good. Doing good.
Yeah, lots of trades in this weekend, I'll bet. There was some volatility in the markets.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Making a lot of money. And then, of course, we had our little pullback last night.
Yes.
And right now we're getting a bounce. So looking good. Looking good. I just added to one of my trades. So it's doing good.
Excellent. Hey, everybody, if you're new, welcome. Appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button, tick that bell icon, click the all. That way you get notified every time I go live and every time I put out a good video. Don't forget to show the man right here a little bit of love. If you are not following this guy, woo, what are you missing out on? Link to his stuff in the description of this live stream. And you know what? I maybe we start off with that, and then we'll go see who's in the chat as all the notifications are going out. Joe, tell everybody about your new series here. That's the video series you were talking about a minute ago, if you don't mind.
Definitely. So with this one, it is a video series. And I'm putting it up on the screen right now.
Okay.
It's a video series that everybody needs to do, and it's basically how to master trading view. Like, you can have the best setup and everything, but if you don't know how to chart, if you don't know how to use the tools, this one is part 1 of 4, and I go over this, of course, ads, but I go over a bunch of stuff that it'll blow you away. Like, there's so many updates here that I had a video 2 years ago. And there's so many updates, and I cover basically, I go from the left to the top to the bottom to the right, up, down, left, right, every which way.
That is so needed, though, Joe.
Yeah,
that is needed in this space, especially for people who are trying to, do this trading for the first time. I mean, who've never even touched TradingView.
Yeah, I have a lot of new members in my group, and the first one asked me about TradingView, and I had some videos on my channel about TradingView. On my VIP, and then there's so they kept on asking me questions about it, so I said, let me just make a video. Of course, the video took about 2 hours to record, and I broke it up into segments, and then now those segments are taking like 4 hours or so to actually put together with all the editing and everything. The editing, guys, is not fun, but I tell you what, though, right now this video has been live for 2 hours and it has 1 view. Help me out with that. Put some views in there. Put some likes. Put some comments.
I was going to say, send me that link. Send me the link to that video. We're going to make sure we put it in the live chat.
Yeah, I'll do that. So
while you're doing that, let's take a look and see who is in the live chat. Oh, look at this. Tech Man, first one in the chat right there. For shizzle. I love you, Tech Man. You're awesome. Chris Hanley, right behind him there. Yo, yo, yo. Appreciate you as always. Yes, good morning. Good morning to everyone. What's this saying? You may. Uh-oh. That sounds like a threat there, Chris. I don't know. But I love you guys. I appreciate the support, man. Appreciate the support. And matter of fact, don't forget, if you're just jumping in, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, I'm going to take Joe's video link right here. Actually, hang on one second. It's about to start talking over me. And I'm going to put it in the live chat. So let's go show this man some love here with this. And if you're looking to learn TradingView, obviously, you definitely want to be about this video. Okay, that's in the live chat. Go show the man some love. Excuse me. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just that. But yeah, I worked really hard on that video. I literally go through everything. And if anybody's seen any of my videos, they know I'm very, very thorough. I don't take anything for granted. I don't assume you know anything. That way I cover everything. If you don't have a solid foundation, anything you build on it, it's going to crumble. So that's why I look at everything.
I want to show this because they need to know when you're live, and
Right.
I'm gonna give you a promotion right here, a little promo, because I'll tell you what, I tuned in. I couldn't go on YouTube. I was on X, and I tuned in to this man's live stream on Saturday night. Holy crap, it was on fire. The guy went for like 2.5 hours. He touched on everything everybody asked. I mean, he was just amazing. So here's the times to see this guy live right here. If you are not watching this and you are even remotely interested, hell, I don't even really trade that much, but I like listening to him because it gives me ideas. It makes me think. And Joe, you were on fire on Saturday. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You really were. So, all right. I guess we should probably get into the show itself here.
Let's go.
Point,
I took my blood pressure medicine. Let's go.
Oh, Joe's prepped. He knows the drill right here.
I know it.
All right. Well, before we get to where you're going to need your blood pressure medicine, because believe me, you're going to need it. Anyway, let's get into a couple of things that I wanted to point out. Now, if you've been in the crypto space for any length of time, you know that a ChokePoint 2.0 is a thing where basically the U.S. government is trying to debank certain, well, in this case, crypto platforms. We saw it with banks. They basically wiped out the banks that were supporting crypto businesses here in the United States in what was that 2022, if I remember correctly.
Right.
And then we've seen this goes all the way back to the Obama administration. Okay, when they were first trying to choke out firearms companies and so on and so forth by debanking them. So this goes back almost a decade. And it is, some people argue at this point, honestly, this particular tweet I have here from Cryptos R Us, and I mean, I'm assuming everybody here follows George. We're all George, right? But he points out, I mean, I know a lot of this is redacted, but if you kind of, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here on that. Oop, wrong way. There we go. Oop. Jesus, that just cuts it right off, doesn't it? Down here, it says pause all crypto asset related activity. Like, hello. They're not even trying to hide it. But I mean, we just lived through the FJB administration, and we know what they were doing with regard to crypto regulation, Elizabeth Warren's anti-crypto army, the whole 9 yards. I'm hoping, Joe, with this new incoming administration, it seems to be much more crypto friendly. So I'm hoping that this is gonna, I don't want to say go away because there's a deep state going on here, but hopefully get a whole lot better. Any thoughts you want to throw in on that?
No, just I'm right there with you in reference to just it's going to be so much better. I mean, there's so much regulations and just people that are going to be in the administration part to where they're not looking at every single thing and saying, oh, it's bad because of whatever thing they want to make up.
Right.
Bad people will do bad stuff regardless of their resources. Like, they're bad people. And it does. So it's just, before it was a threat, and it is a threat to fiat because the fiat is so weak compared to what Bitcoin or crypto is. And it's for the people. And that's how revolutions happened. The people got tired. Yeah, the people got tired. And so if you don't embrace it, and I think this new administration is very smart because they're embracing it. They see what it can do. And because of that, well, now guess what? The people are on their side. And that's how he won. And that's how this whole thing is going to change everything. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, same here. And here's the thing, Joe. I mean, I know you and we weren't live last Monday, and that was my fault. I have family things I had to take care of. But previous, I think it was the week prior to that, you and I were talking about how we're going to get like nation FOMO from like countries all over the world. And to that point, here, let me bring up the next thing I wanted to point out. I mean, I think that's going to be a huge, huge thing.
Right.
Now, I know the Czech Republic ain't something, over the top here or whatever, but even the Czech Republic sitting here scrapping cap gains taxes on people who hold Bitcoin for over 3 years. That alone is an incentive for people to start investing in Bitcoin.
Right.
I don't know. I think that's a huge move. Huge move. And again, we got countries all over the place. Look at El Salvador. You know, you've got other countries, Bhutan, mining it and stacking it on the QT, trying to build their stack. So lots of good things coming, and links to everything that I'm showing you or talking about today in the description as well. So make sure you check that out. And now, Joe, I want your input on this because I thought this was interesting. I had to throw this in here. Everybody remembers the disease which will not be named from 2020, and we all got stimmy checks and all this other stuff. Those $1,200 stimmy checks and all the money that went to everybody else. Anyway, but if you had invested that $1,200 stimmy check in Bitcoin, today, it would be worth $18,264. Obviously, that was at the day of posting, but $18,000, Joe. Holy crap. That's insane to me. That's insane to me.
It really is. And it just goes to show you what you've been saying all this time. You know, just put money in. You know, call it whatever you want it. DCA, dollar cost average.
Yep.
Call it slowly investing, call it birthday money, whatever you want. Just put money in.
Just put it in.
Hold it, and then you'll see that it grows. So
Yep. I mean, what did this say? 1,400% in. So we got those in the end of 2020, right? So you're talking, what is that? 4 years? 1,400% in 4 years. And thanks, Chris. Yes, it is the facts, man. Hey, Automatic Beats in the house. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Appreciate you being here, as always. All right, here we go, Joe. You sure you took your meds?
I sure did. Let's go. Let's do it.
Right. So it's time to look at the national debt. Now, again, Joe and I were not live last week. So we are looking 2 weeks ago. Now, let me make this full screen so everybody can see. So 2 weeks ago, the national debt was $36,028 billion. Okay, $36,028 billion in the way of US dollars. I'm trying to close that screen, but it won't go. There it goes. So let's look at the live. It's giving me agita just thinking about putting this up on the screen right now. Right here, we're now, thanks to our FJB administration and government spending, at $36,209 billion. That is an increase in 2 weeks of $181 billion. 181 billion, Joe. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. I mean,
and I'm sure we're going to see a reduction.
Oh God, I hope so.
The new, they officially, get sworn in and everything. We're going to see a reduction. And right now, it's like it's kind of like a kid in trouble. It's like, you know what? I'm already in trouble. They can't punish me more. Let me just do something else.
Exactly.
That's what I think is going on right now.
You're right. That is like what the attitude is, right? Yeah. Whatever. I did it. Yep. I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're talking, I mean, what is that? About $90 billion each week. Because again, we were gone for 2 weeks. That's
right.
I don't know. I can't even fathom that amount of money, first off. Yeah. And then to say that that's what we're spending on an average. And again,
week, not years, decades,
week. Exactly. Joe, I want your opinion on this, because I think, or at least let me qualify this. I think from at least the people I'm talking to, the groups of people that I'm talking to, who are not all in crypto, I'm talking like the average people. More and more people are starting to understand that we are in a debt crisis. Now, they may not understand the extent of it, and that we're adding $1 trillion every 90 days, but they know, like, okay, this can't keep going. Something's not right here. Are you seeing that? Are you getting that from the circles of people you talk to?
Yeah, exactly. But like I said, I'm so looking forward to the change that's coming. It's really bad how far we got, like really bad. And to see that there is light at the end of the tunnel, because everybody sees it too. Like, we can't continue doing this. Like, I really can't just put my brain around it. Like, I really can't. Like, we got so bad, and it was progressively getting worse and worse.
Yes.
And it was to the point to where, like, I don't know if the prior administration didn't care, didn't know, or I don't know, didn't care, didn't know. Because they're literally destroying the economy. Literally. Yep. And what made it even worse, I'm sorry, but what made it even worse. No,
go.
Yeah, what made it even worse is that due to their overspending, due to their over everything, in order for it to get better for the long-term economy, we need to see the unemployment rates go up. What does that say? That says that the parent is spending all the money, and the kid can't eat, so the kid's going to get punished, and the kid has to sacrifice and do something else so that eventually longer down the road they can eat. It just gets me upset.
Yep, and rightly so, yeah, one of the guys, it's kind of funny, I was talking to, he's an acquaintance, he's not a friend per se, not even somebody I see all the time, and he was like, boy, and he doesn't even know, he doesn't follow me here, he doesn't know I do crypto, and he's like, boy, I bet you wish you had some of those Bitcoin right now, and I just and I kind of chuckled, and I said, well, I do, but I ain't taking advantage of any of that. That's going to my grandkids because we're screwing them with the debt. And as soon as I said that, he was just like, yeah, the debt is bad. I'm like, well, yeah, duh. Yeah, exactly. And Manuel, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Imagine the amount of money that will come in if they get rid of income tax and everybody is done. Yeah. And anything done with tariffs. Yeah. I agree. It would be, I mean, even if they don't do away with income tax, give a flat tax, something like that. Yeah, that's going to open up a lot of money for like the average retail investor.
Right.
So yeah, I think you're right on it there. Manuel, I really do. All right, let's check one more thing, and then we're going to turn it over to Joe here, because I know you're all waiting to hear what he's got to say about the damn Bitcoin chart. All right, let's see. We're going to check the fear and greed index, and I'll tell you what, I can't remember the last time this thing was even in the neutral zone. Never mind. Fear and greed. Well, I mean, this is insane. I mean, am I wrong? I don't think so. It's even, yeah. What does it say? Last month was even greed. Yeah. I can't remember. Like, I know it's probably been only 2 months or something, but like, insane. Lots of greed in the streets. Lots of greed. And I listen, I guess the question is it justified, Joe? Is it justified? And you all know what's going on now. Turning it over to the man with the plan. There you go. It's all you, brother.
All right. So, of course, this is Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. We have some trend lines. I love trend lines because trend lines get respected until they don't. So here, of course, we had a trend line starting from this point. We had this point here. We can see that there was a midpoint here. It came down, went right up to it, came up right up to it, came down. We have another trend line that we did way over here using this point here and this point at that time. And it just kept on. The kind of closes are right on this level. So again, it's respecting this zone. So this is my pivot zone. This is my bounce area that I'm looking for. Don't let the red fool you. This is just a color that I had. But this is my zone to where I'm hoping that we get a bounce. This is decision point. If it breaks below this, then we have other areas where we have This is from the previous all-time highs from last season. This is one of the trend lines. If we break this, there's a very, very high chance that we're going to come down in here. I really hope that we don't come into this area. This is our nice zone between 91.5 and 87.3. This is a nice zone of support. Now, granted, it's not a lot of support, but it's something. It's better than this. So if we do break below 95.8, there's a very high chance that we will take this liquidity, this wick, all the way down to possibly the previous all-time highs. And then I want to say the lowest we'll go is 87, but I really hope we don't even pass 91. I really don't. And right now, it's we did have that drop last night. So it came down, went up, fighting, trying to fight some more. Then we had this drop of this trend line. This is our support level. This is from our previous all-time high that we were so eagerly trying to fight against, which was right here. And then we all remember this. We made history. It did go up, came back down, and now what it's doing, it's finding support on this level. And you can see it really nice on the 1 hour time frame where it got rejected, found it as support, rejection, support, a lot of support. This is very important. 99.8. Now, last night it came down. We were watching this, and I said, man, it'll be so great. I said this in my community. It'd be so great if we got a bounce in our decision zone, either here on this trend line or in the zone. Now, granted, it is a large zone, I will admit, but it is what it is. That's what the chart gives me, so that's what I have to put. I came in here, started getting support on it, broke through. Then it's like, uh-oh, more than likely we're going to come, down here before maybe coming up. Nobody knows what's going to happen. And then sure enough, it started coming up. Great. Coins are looking good. Great. All these coins are going to the green. Great. And if you enter now, when you have this, and then it starts coming up, you can either be one of two things. One, you can be a knife catcher. You're catching a falling knife because the price could continue coming down. Even though it went up, it can continue coming down and down and down. So you can either be a knife catcher or the smartest man who knows how to trade because you caught the bottom. Now, granted, all these mentors and all these YouTubers, they never say when they catch the falling knife. They always say when they were the genius and they know what they're doing. They caught the bottom. They called out the bottom, joined their group, etc., etc. They never tell you their losses. They only tell you their wins. I tell you my losses all the time. I tell you my wins all the time. But this is one or two things are going to happen right here. And sure enough, it came up. You're a hero. You know what to do. Join their group or whatever it is. And then, boom, comes down. Now they're not talking about this anymore until it comes up again. And then now this is a low and the price is way up here. So just be very careful with who you follow. This is a great channel to get a lot of really great information. And right now, I think hopefully we're going to bounce here. This is now, so there's always zones. There's always these levels that I'm looking at. And I look at this like in boxes. So this is my next zone that it has to bounce off of. If it doesn't, well, then it's all level by level. If it breaks this zone, well, now this is resistance. And then now it can do this. And then now it starts coming down. And then further. And then there you go. But like I said, you're either the smartest man and you're going to get all these newbies thinking, oh my gosh, this dude is so amazing because he called the bottom. He knows the future versus catching a falling knife. That's what I got on that.
Oh, that's great. I mean, I'm just looking at the chart as you presented it here. But like to me, tell me I'm wrong, but to me, this almost looks like healthy price discovery.
Oh, definitely.
You know?
All of this is healthy price action. That's one thing that I stress to my community. Like you're gonna have ups. You need downs when you have ups. And that's the only way the price can continue to go up. For example, We went up, we pulled back a little bit. I would like to have seen more, but then we go up and we pull back. This is the cycle. We go up, we didn't go this high, so now it's like, uh-oh, and we might go down, comes down. If we break this, guess what? We're coming down because we're losing momentum. But then it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. I didn't expect this though. I was expecting about here to keep that momentum of, higher lows, higher highs. And then it came down here, took all this liquidity, and then this liquidity, them dirty rascals, they took it. And of course, those are the market makers.
I was about to say,
up. Yeah, it just waked us up, and now it came up, coming down, coming up, coming down. So we're doing lower highs, kind of like how we did back over here. Well, if we go to a lower time, let's go to the daily time frame. So we had this, then a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, higher high than this one, but still lower than these. So we're still in the downtrend. We break out of this macro trend, and now we go up. So that's pretty much the same kind of what we're looking at right now, where we have our high, lower, but this is on a more micro scale, because these are all like, this is only 1 hour time frame. It's not the daily or nothing like that. But we have a high, lower high, possibly lower high, but all this is healthy. And, if it comes down here and it comes up, good. We need the retracements in order to continue to go up. So good point. Good point.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not a trader. You know me. I DCA and hodl for the most part.
Smartest way to go, in my opinion.
So to me, I don't care if it's 104,000 or 87,000. It doesn't matter to me. I'm buying anyway.
For me, I just love the trading aspect.
Oh,
man. The thought process that goes behind, the technical analysis, the fundamental analysis, merging them together. Finding I love it. And, the money that I'm making here, I'm putting it to add to my investment bags. So it's,
matter of fact, did you see that last video I put out from you? You talked about that.
Not yet. I've been so busy this weekend. It was great. I didn't even stop last night until like 4 a.m.
I believe it.
Yeah, doing that video, working really hard on that video. And then as I'm doing the video, so the video normally, and this, anybody who's a content creator knows this, editing takes a long time. And then of course with me, I have my group. So I'm answering questions for my group. I'm updating my charts. I'm editing. I'm doing, all throughout literally that 1 30-minute video. I was literally I was in my editing software for about 10 hours.
Yep.
Because I have so many DMs that are coming in, so many stuff from my group. And that's not an exaggeration. I'm telling you right now.
I believe you.
Hours. Because of all the stuff that I do. And then somebody would say, so instead of just brushing them off, I'd say, all right, let me make a real quick video for you. And that way I can explain it. And then I go do that, 2-minute, 5-minute video. And then I'll put it out for the group or for that person. And then somebody else asks me, it's like, yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you have to search for it. And then I'll go and I'll keep on editing. And like I said, right now it's got 1 view. So if I can get that love, guys, if I can get that love, put all those hours.
Link in the description. Go help the boy out. Help him out.
Put those hours to work. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And always, smash the like. No matter what video you watch, whether it's mine or CCM's, whatever video you watch, always smash the like. And if for some reason you don't like it after the video, well then undo the like and put the dislike. Any kind of engagement is better than no engagement. Always smash the like. Always leave comments. That really does help. And then of course on this channel, we love having more watch time hours. We would love that. So if you could put this bad boy on a play, watch a playlist and have it in the background so you have that ambient noise. And you're subconsciously getting all this very valuable information that could potentially help you with, whether it's trades, just knowing more about the market. Yeah. So, just having it in the background and having that ambient noise, you'll be surprised. You, before you know it, you're the smartest group in your friend group. So just give you.
Yeah, there you go. Smartest person in the group. There you go. There it is. Well, listen, every Monday, Joe and I are here 10 a.m. Eastern time. We try to take a look at obviously the Bitcoin chart, and I try to throw a little bit of news information at you to give you a better overview of what we might be looking at this week for the markets. So appreciate you being here, and everybody in the chat. Thank you very much. I got all my regulars always there. What do you got going on for the rest of this week besides editing videos and editing videos and editing videos?
Yeah, I have about, so I did an hour's worth of the video already. I still have about another hour of the video, and I'm hoping to not. So I posted that one today. The next one, I've already finished that video, and it was, so when I don't get stopped, whether it's charts or DMs or for my group, it only took me, I want to say, 2.5 hours to work on that 30-minute video, and so that was good.
That is good.
But when I have, all the distractions, it takes forever. But I'm hoping to do this series for this week. So today, part 1 came out. Tomorrow, part 2. The next day, part 3. And that's pretty much all I got, man. Just that.
Well, that's not all you got. Don't be lying. You got this stuff too. Don't forget.
Yeah.
I mean, you're, again, I don't know when the hell you sleep, brother. I just don't.
So of course today, we do this every morning, every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then I do my show at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I go on Piper Academy at 4 p.m. And then, of course, throughout this whole time, I'm updating my charts. I'm updating my group. I'm
editing videos,
answering questions and DMs. I'm making videos, thought process videos for my group. So yeah, in the group, it's killing it. We're making some nice money. Now, we did get stopped out on about 4 trades, maybe even 5 last night due to this dip.
Yeah,
but all of these trades, well, except for one, we're in profit.
Nice.
Some were 25%, some were a little bit more, some were a little bit less. And of course, 2x, that's 50% right there. Because say you can do a leverage or 2x or just regular spot. There was one, though, that we got stopped out, I think, at 8%, but we had only entered 50% of our entry. So, it's a lot less than 8% if you think about it. It's 4% really.
Hey, money management, man.
Yeah.
Money
and that's
management.
one thing I teach like a lot. Because if you blow all your money right now learning, then when it's time to make the money, you don't. It's harder to make $100 with 100 versus 1,000. It really is. So,
yes. Yeah, no, true words. So yeah, again, Joe's information, if you're not already following him, always in the description of all my videos, all my live streams. So go show that man some love. And the link to the video that he was just talking about is in the live chat. So go ahead and help the boy out with that. And so for me, please. Yeah, please. I'm going to do that right after we're done. For me, tomorrow we have the Matrix Money podcast, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be on with Jar and FF talking. I'm not even sure what we're going to be. I do have a scam thing I want to kind of put out to everybody because I've noticed, Joe, you know what? I wasn't planning on talking about this, but let me ask you, have you seen an uptick in the whole scams in your stuff, whether it's coming to you or in your videos or whatever? Have you seen an uptick in the scams?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The past, like, maybe a month, 2 months. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I've lost count. I usually just delete them, but like emails constantly that I know, like, with just a little bit of like knowledge on how to see if they're trying to scam you,
Right.
It's like you can like instantly say, okay, obviously that's not real. But the irony is that they're putting it. So a good example, I'm getting scam emails about the whole Celsius, the second distribution on Celsius network. For those who are involved in that, I'm hoping to put a video together about that for the second distribution. So watch out for that. But I've gotten probably 3 to 4 separate scam emails about that.
Right.
In particular. So for people who didn't catch the first distribution or who have an additional distribution, legit distribution coming, you click on the wrong email, and guess what? You're about to lose everything.
Mm-hmm.
You're about to lose everything. So please be careful with that. I'm going to bring that up tomorrow on Matrix Money Podcast. And, you know, those guys love talking nodes. Those guys love talking mining. So who knows where the hell we're in up over there tomorrow night at 6 p.m. But make sure you check that out. And then I'm hoping to drop that video about Celsius. God willing, my Tangent Ring video will drop this week if all goes well. And then, of course, Friday night, Joe knows, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're here, Crypto on the Rocks. I'll tell you what, you never know who's going to show up for that. We got people in and out of here all the time. So make sure you're joining us for that.
Right.
That's all I got, man. Yep. Anything you want to throw out there before we wrap it up?
Make sure to have a stop loss. Make sure to move it up in profit as soon as possible. Make sure to not FOMO. And just make sure to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. If you're underwater right now, if you are in the red, don't worry. You know, trades will get better. Trades will get easier. And just like CCM said, when things go up, they're going to come down. Expect it to come down. Be prepared. That's the reason for the stop loss.
Yes.
Retracements are healthy. It's part of the process. And with that being said, just be careful out there, guys. And let's make this money. That's all I got to say.
Those are wise words. Wise words. Listen, that's it. We're done for today. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, tick that bell icon, click the all so you get notified every time we're live or we drop a good video. And of course, on your way out the door, smash the like button. We got a last Tech Man just put not financial advice, but Brandon coin, a group launched jellyfish coin. Never heard of it. So there you go. Now you know. Now you know. All right, we're out. I hope you guys have a great week. Check in again with us. And again, don't forget, show some love to that video. It's in the live chat. Go.
Yes, please. Smash the like on every video, comment on every video. Multiple comments are best.
Hey, and if you don't like something, tell us in the comments.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us in the comments.
I had one person put a comment saying your live streams take too long to start. I never thought of that. I normally see people do live streams and having a timer on top of that. And I was like, okay, so I took that as constructive criticism. And now as soon as I start my live stream, I'm on within a minute, for it to start. Yeah. So yeah, let us know, guys. Let us know. We need the feedback.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you, Techman. Yes, please send me an email and that way we know, and I'll share it with Joe as well. 100 Air, you made it just in time because we're heading out the door.
We can start now.
That's it. Yeah. But we appreciate you checking in there as always, 100 Air. All right. Yes, we're heading out. You guys have a great week. We will see you tomorrow. Matrix Money Podcast. Take care.
Yeah.